Hi, I'm Cameron Brooks. I play center back for Napoli Women, and I am from Austin, Texas. So I asked my dad for 2 years. I had to beg and plead for him to put me in the sport, and he put me in basketball, ballet, all of these other sports until I finally convinced him to let me go and play soccer. He thought that it was a boy sport. I had my first little season, and he was impressed. After that, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the hard work of especially the learning aspect of playing the game. We were spending the whole day in the training facility just training, 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 and I think that that's what my where my passion came from because I was competing with people that were so much better than me, but my standard was a male standard. So it was always something that I was chasing after, and it was always me looking towards the next goal and trying to get better. So I think that's where the passion came from, and with all of that, I was able to get invited to some youth national team camps. I was doing really well in club, and then I finally got offers to go play D1. I always wanted to play pro, especially after I was exposed to a lot of other girls in college that had the potential to go pro. By the time my fifth year came, I tore my ACL within the last 3 months of the season, so I wasn't eligible for the NWSL draft anymore. And basically, my dreams of playing pro came to an end. I had a choice when I tore my ACL, you give it up or go to law school. And I was like, law school is always going to be there. So how about we try to do something hard and pursue your professional career because I only have this short amount of time to play. And then eventually I was able to get in touch with a couple of agents who allowed me to go to an academy in Malaga. So no, it was not pro. We were playing in tier 3, 4, 5. The play wasn't great. The fields weren't great. The community was okay. But I needed to do that to be able to prove that I can still play soccer. And then after that, my agents were able to get me into a couple of camps that showed in front of the NWSL. I got to go into preseason with Portland Thorns, and then I didn't get picked up, but the experience was amazing. I found myself playing again with the best players in America. And then I got to be able to go to the USL. So I spent 3 months in Spain, just coming back from the 9 months off of my knee. I know that what Napoli Woman is going to provide will be way better than what I experienced. But again, I couldn't be where I am today without something like that in place to be able to put me back on the field and back to doing what I love, back to doing what I'm passionate about. My agent had to do a little convincing. I say very little because he just sent me a couple pictures. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like, let's go. South of Italy. I didn't know much. I just knew that you guys were playing in the Serie A, which is at a very, very high level, higher level than anything that you could find in America, honestly, especially when it comes to the soccer aspect, the tactics. For me as a person, I wanted to experience everything out of this sport. The sport is a global sport. It's an amazing sport. So to be able to come from America, come outside of America, come outside of the American system and learn what other people are learning across the world is way more significant and way more valuable than anything that I could have learned in America if I stayed there. My life here in Napoli is really great. So this is again a privilege for me to be able to come and play soccer in the Serie A, or this is a building block for my whole entire career. So now I finally live on my own in my own little apartment, and every day I walk down to my local cafe, literally a 30-second walk down the street. I know that it is so hard for me to miss home when I have so much love around me. There's so many people pouring into the Napoli women. There's so many people that care about women in sports in general that I am welcomed here and I already have a second home. So for me, I think the staff here is amazing, especially compared to what I've experienced before in America. And yes, I have been a part of some very high level communities or teams, environments. And with the staff, everybody cares about you. They really and truly do. They care about your health, your well being, where you're going, what you're doing. They want you to succeed on and off the field when it comes to soccer, when it comes to life. So we have everything that we could possibly need as players, as long as we take with what we have, we're grateful for what we have, and we build on it. We use it to play against some of the best women in the world. So I think with the staff that we have, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that I have people that are backing me in my corner with my physical therapy, with my eating, like honestly, just setting me up to be the best player that I can be here. It's amazing. That's what they do. They do their job so well, and I could not ask for a better staff. Everything is possible to get to. The city is a train ride away, 30 minutes. The beach isn't too far away. Someone will take you if you really want to go. But everything is great. I think the community is amazing. The field and I've played on some really bad turf pitches. And again, guys, I tore my ACL, but this one has suited me well so far. I think, again, I'm just grateful to be able to play the game and play it under such a beautiful setting. So to be here in this moment with this team, with the staff in southern Italy, to be playing in the Serie A is honestly so amazing. It's an experience that I can't give away and an experience that I never want to take for granted every day. And that's why I show up with all the passion that I have. I will say that it is like a mini Brooklyn. So I do love it. It's so homey, cozy, and there's everything that you need there. It definitely is something that is one of a kind. And I was just in Milan, okay? Yes, it has really cute stuff, but I do have to say that Naples has been my favorite city that I have traveled to. My barber just flagged me down the other day and he gave me fruits and nuts from his garden. The owner of the coffee shop, he gives me free coffee when I score a goal or when we win. I love him. He also makes me sit down and eat breakfast with him on Sunday mornings to do my work. I really do love him. He is like a second dad. And then again, the fish shop owner, he's given me some treats to try from the fish shop, amazing smoked salmon. Everybody is willing to help as long as you're willing to learn the culture and be a part of their little family of their home. They're going to be so welcoming. They're so loving. I love the south of Italy. If I were you, and again, I was at one point the high school senior, the high school junior, the college freshman, the college senior, and I wish I had someone to sit there and tell me that you need to follow your dreams and follow what's in your heart. I think that opportunities don't come every single day. So when you do get the opportunity to do something that you know you might love or to do something that might challenge you and push you to the breaking point, you need to go and do it because how are you going to improve as a person and be the best that you can be without challenging yourself? So that's what I would say. I would think that no matter what choice you choose, there's always a plan for you and regardless of if you think you're making the right choice or the wrong choice, it will work out in your favor. And if it has not worked out in your favor yet, or if you're still going through a hard trial, you're just not done.